Actually, when this comes out, the first episode of Berserk should be out, so...
Well, don't quote anything. This will come out soon.
Should be. We'll see.
Soon,
Yeah.
TM.
Soon TM.
Yeah. We all went there. We all went there. Welcome to the Weeabros show for summer 2016 in Japan. For us, it's winter, obviously. I am Diego.
Oh, and I'm John.
Yeah.
You started off with "and," so I'm like +1, kind of.
It's a one-man show.
I'm there?
Anyhow, no distractions.
Oh, right. I should mention something, because we didn't know... Dan and I talked about it, but we didn't talk about it to Diego. Formerly, we used to go from right to left, you know, the weeb way.
Yes.
But now we're going left to right just simply because it's alphabetical and it kind of makes things easier.
Oh, okay. All right, so here is the summer chart for anime 2016. And as always, just kidding, not as always, we're going to start writing from left to right, not right to left any longer. Why? Because editing shenanigans. If you want to follow us with reading the chart, you can go to anichart.net/summer and it'll take you, and so you can read it along with us. So you know what we're talking about when we're talking about the images on the shows and how badly written some of these blurbs are.
Yes, sir.
So without further ado, let's get into it. So the first show by Studio Shuka is 91 Days. The classic mafia drama takes place during the Prohibition era. In the lawless district, the law has no power. The mafia rules the streets and the illegally made liquor flows freely. At one time, Abilio lived in this district, but after a mafia dispute ended in the murder of his family, he went into hiding. Later, Abilio receives a letter from a mysterious person that ignites his passion for revenge and leads him to return to Lawless. There, he infiltrates the Banetti family and gets close to Netto. A lot of name dropping there for just a blurb. Like, there's no context for any of that. But
hey man, I'm into mafia shit.
Italian mafia, I'm guessing? Because, I mean, some of these names sound Italian.
Yeah, well...
Abilio, Nero.
That's like the stereotype
the poster
of mafia,
looks nice.
It does,
Banetti.
I like the art.
Well, mafia is describing, I mean, the Italian mafia, right? I mean,
like the Italian
triads
mafia,
describe the Chinese mafia.
That's Yakuza, isn't it?
No, triads are Chinese. Yakuza is Japanese.
Oh, right. My bad.
Yeah, so that's what I'm guessing.
What are the Italians, then?
Mafia.
Just mafia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm into this, and I've heard a lot of good things about 91
I
Days.
like the poster. Well,
Yeah.
I'll give it that much.
I'm going with green.
Yeah,
Yellow.
I'll give it. I'll just green it. Whatever. If I drop it, who knows? Wait, I don't drop shows. I forgot.
So maybe you should give it a cautionary yellow.
Cautionary yellow.
Thickens.
There's gonna be so many yellows from me then, because I'm so inconsistent with my show watching. Let's move on. Next.
This is season 2 of Active Raid. We had the first season 2 seasons ago.
Skip.
I liked the first season, but I'm not gonna watch the second season.
We don't talk about sequels.
Just so it's there, you know, so people know. Okay, the next one is Ama to Inazuma. And it is by TMS Entertainment. Having lost his wife, math teacher Kohei Inazuka is doing his best to raise his young daughter Sumugi as a single father. He's pretty bad at cooking and doesn't have a huge appetite to begin with, but chance brings his little family and one of his students, Kotori Lida, together for homemade adventures. With 3 cooks in the kitchen, it's no wonder this dinner table drama is so delicious.
I'm greening this.
You know, they say too many cooks spoil the broth.
What?
That's a saying. Too many cooks spoil the broth.
Too many cooks, man.
I've never heard of it.
I've heard
then
that
again, I'm
before.
bad with sayings.
I'm going to yellow it.
I'm gonna green it because it's the life of an adult with a daughter. It's something different.
What are you giving it then?
I'm giving a yellow. I mean, the visuals look nice, but I don't know what to expect. It's about teachers and stuff. I'm guessing it's going to be a lot of drama.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, yellow for me.
Okay.
I mean, it says comedy and sane and slice of life, so it's gonna be a chill thing, but with adult themes.
I like the art.
It looks cute.
Yeah, it's nice, but, you know, the dude not really my kind of MC.
Oh, me neither, but
He's just a normal man.
He's supposed to
he's
be a teacher,
He's
you
a
know.
family man.
Yeah, I mean, those kind of things just... I need a main character that can draw me into the show.
You need
if the
a
main characters are
cooler
interesting, I
MC.
usually don't... Yes, if the MC is not interesting, I usually don't watch the
He
show.
needs to have a mohawk.
It's like playing video games, man. Like, why the fuck would I make my character a guy and look at him for like 12 hours straight or some shit? I'm gonna make a girl and, look at something I like.
Fair enough.
I like the way you think because
I can
that is what I
understand
do.
that.
Next show, Amanchu. Let's
See
see.
stuff, eh?
Hikari Kohinata is a cheerful 15-year-old girl who lives near the ocean, and she spends much of her time diving as a result, not driving. Okay. On her first day of high school, she meets a teacher who also likes scuba diving, not skinny diving. There's also a 16-year-old classmate, Futaba, who gets dragged along in Hikari's maelstrom as soon as they meet at school. Okay, diving.
So there's going to be skimpy clothing, maybe?
Diving wouldn't really have that.
Scuba suits.
I mean, there could be
Scuba suits.
Could be some beach scenes, but like diving won't have that. I'm gonna go yellow because I'm a sucker for water and anime, so I want to see how they handle it.
Yeah, you want to like to see them all wet.
Don't skew my words. You know what I'm like with water in video games as well. Don't you get? I got really confused when Dan said driving.
I mean, it could have been like an initial D, right?
Fucking
Like
scuba
school-
driving. Oh, God
Goes to
damn.
school, fucking drifting in the mountains and shit.
I might make
Meets
that
a
my
teacher
ringtone.
also likes driving, also drifts in the mountains and shit.
But what about scuba driving?
I feel like if I start watching this, I'm going to keep watching. I'm a sucker for slice of life, I come to realize.
I want to give it yellow. I don't like the school
Because
uniform.
they're so contentless, I can just watch them.
Yeah.
It's like, I just put it there. It doesn't bother me at all that I'm watching it. It's literally like a waste of time show.
Put it on the back of the box. It's literally a waste of time show.
You know, I'm just gonna yell it because I know I might give it a go or not at some point.
You're
I
like
know
the
it.
ditto of this podcast. It might be
What?
okay. It might be bad. I don't know. We'll find out.
Look, this. Shut up. You know what? No. Next show is Angie.
Ange.
I'm gonna say Ange.
Ange Verge or whatever. Jesus Christ, but Silver Link. God damn it, Silver Link. The story of the Ange Verge trading card game follows what happens when Hydor portals suddenly open, fusing 3 different worlds together. As a result, various mysterious Exceed powers are awakened in teenage girls. Oh my god. An academy for these so-called progress girls is built on the isolated Seidan Island in the Pacific.
Red.
Just read it.
Red. I said
This
Island.
This might be a trend. Like, you know what happened to what's that show called? Logic something?
Yeah, Logic.
Hey man, I like
Luck
Logic.
and Logic.
Luck and Logic. That was based on a card game too. I think it's becoming a trend that to take card games and make anime out of it, even though
Yeah,
there's no story or anything.
And put goofy names on them apparently too.
Well, that's what they called in the actual card game.
Progress, Hydor, like what?
That's what they called in the card game.
Yeah, exactly. In the card game, they have silly names. Why make card games with silly names?
That's just how they work, man.
I'm not blaming the show. I'm blaming the original material, mate.
Yeah.
The thing is, but like, why make
Like they're so.
a-
I like how so called and then progress with
like that.
quotation marks.
I like progress. That's pretty good. It lacks no logic, man.
Next.
Okay, the next one is just the second season of Arlen Senki. So if you're down with that, you know what you're gonna pick. I'm reading it. But otherwise, we have B Project Kudo Ambitious by A1. Okay, the anime story follows Tsubaki, a new hire in the A&R department of major recording company Gandala Music. Tsubaki is immediately assigned to oversee Idol Unit B Project, which is made up of 3 idol groups: Kitakore, Thrive, and Moons. This is Tsubaki's first job, and she gets involved in various incidents and accidents as she deals with a group of young men who each have their own personalities.
Red.
I don't know.
This is like gay Idolmaster.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I'll give it a shot. Yellow for like 1 episode, maybe.
Red.
Couldn't read hard
This
enough.
is like gay Idolmaster.
Look,
So gay.
I haven't even given Idolmaster a shot. I might be super into this.
This might be
Then
gay Idolmaster.
Then get into Idolmaster, you know, with cute girls instead of Cute
What if
lady
they
boys.
start playing basketball?
What's with you fucking basketball?
What if
I
B
like balls,
stands for
man.
basketball?
You like balls?
I like balls, man. They're
You
pretty
might
good.
have a different issue there then.
I don't know
What
it's
if
an
this
issue.
was the basketball project?
You know what? I'd actually be kind of down for that. Music basketball, sign me up.
So you're yellowing it then?
I'll give it.
Red.
I will give it a shot at the very least.
No, that's a yellow then.
It's a yellow.
All right. Next up, battery. It's I don't know. It's baseball again. Like we've had so much baseball anime.
Just read it. I haven't read any of this.
Asano's novels revolve around Takumi Harada, a young man who makes a move to a mountain town in Okayama Prefecture during his spring break before he enters middle school due to his father's job transfer. Takumi is a pitcher, and after the move, he loses faith in his own talent. Suddenly, his classmate Ko Nagakura appears in front of him. Ko has a strong desire to form a battery. Every single fucking baseball show is about forming a battery.
Yeah, you know.
Every single fucking one.
Yeah, I haven't read any of these blurbs because I like to be surprised, and man, that was generic as fuck.
Okay, you know what happens after this shit releases? This shit about
10 more of them coming.
this shit about young boys trying to become like the best baseball player. He always wants to be the pitcher with his best friend, the catcher. What happens is that people draw porn of it, and it's always gay.
Of course they are. Like, you can
No
apply that
shit.
to anything.
Exactly. This is always the flowchart. This is always how it pans out. There's nothing new about this
You're
shit.
trying to break the cycle.
The cycle cannot be broken, but I'm going to give it a red.
I haven't watched any baseball anime yet, so I'll give this one a shot. It will break.
And I will not.
It will be my first time. Yellow.
Your first time with balls.
No, I have a lot of experience with that.
Well, it's balls of that size anyway.
I don't know about that either. I like Prince of Tennis.
Next. Berserk 2016 by Wow. Okay. Milpensi?
That'll work.
Milpensi, you know what? Milpensi it is.
Mil penis.
It is? Man, that gave me a brain hemorrhage.
Do you need some light,
first-
light and magic?
The first 2016 issue of Haku Sensha's Young Animal magazine is announcing on Friday that a new anime adaptation of project of Kintaro Miura's Berserk manga has been greenlit. Miura comments in the magazine that the anime project will depict guts in his Black Swordsman appearance, which is only revealed in parts of the manga that go beyond any previously animated Berserk story, and is only briefly hinted at in the first and last episode of the 1997 television anime series. So hey, stuff that hasn't been animated before we'll be getting some animation love.
It's getting, like, the most famous part of Berserk is getting animated finally.
If you're interested in seeing that animated, watch this.
I am.
If not, don't.
Green.
I will green it.
Red.
Why are you reading it? You're not interested?
I've just never really been into Berserk.
Berserk is pretty cool.
Berserk's pretty dark.
It goes where Game of Thrones is scared to go.
Which is...
The TV show aged up a lot of characters, and even though there is, like, young child death, there's a lot of it in Berserk.
Oh.
They go, like, the first chapter has a young girl getting possessed and then chopped in half. Yeah. It's pretty nuts.
It's pretty good.
I'm not gonna say good, but I was definitely enraptured by it. Anyway, the next one is Bian Koku Chiyuku Bubu Love. Studio comment.
Nice. And there's a pink koala in it.
Nailed it.
Wait, there's a pink wombat,
Oh, this is season 2 of Bian Coco Junior Bu Love.
Ah.
So, red?
We don't read sequels.
We don't read sequels, and I haven't heard of that before. I'm not really interested. Sorry.
And if it did, probably didn't watch it.
That pink wombat reminds me of the pink koala from Hunter x Hunter. I feel nostalgic all of a sudden.
Oh, wasn't... Yeah, that guy's cool.
That really deep voiced koala.
The next one is Cheers Dunshi by Brainspace. It has a short blurb. The story revolved around members of cheerleading squad at a men's university. Doesn't really give me much to...
A cheerleading squad at a men's... So it's male cheerleaders then?
It's unique. I'll give it that. I haven't heard of a
Fuck.
male
Get it right,
cheerleading
it's
anime.
gay cheerleaders.
Why does it always have to be gay, man?
Because it's gay.
Fuck that. I don't want to watch men cheerleading. Especially if
No,
they're
it
doing
would
the
be
splits and
okay if it
stuff.
was like Elite Beat Agents, like Owendan and shit.
Elite Beat Agents is pretty good.
Yeah, you played those games in DS, right?
Yeah.
Those were pretty cool, but this shit is like, look at all those poses and shit. That's gay.
Hey
I would
man,
love to see those poses,
Oh.
but
I know
with
it's
ladies.
like targeted at girls and shit, but,
But
you know,
with
just
ladies.
I want to.
can we have some manly like dudes, like be manly
There's
instead
nothing
of like
more
just...
manly than inspiring morale into your teammates.
No, the thing is that you see all these.
Yeah.
All
yeah,
these
by letting
like
you
gay
suck you off.
shows, they're pretty boys like doing pretty boy shit. It's
Which
not
is what
like
these guys
manly
seem to
guys
like.
being manly.
Hey man, I want to give it a shot. I'm curious.
Yeah, you go suck someone off then.
I'll work on it. Yellow.
Nope.
It's too
red.
fucking gay for me, Red.
I will report back.
Too gay for me, brain space. Too gay for me.
Like when I see these shows about like pretty boys doing all this effeminate shit, I'm thinking, do girls really like these guys being effeminate, or do they just not like guys being manly?
It's all about showing the gooch, man.
That's it. That's it.
Anyway, D.Gray Man, hello. It's a new TV anime adaptation, so it's going to be right from the start, I'm guessing. A fresh start on D.Gray Man
I
for
mean,
whatever
D.Gray
reason.
Man, everyone already knows what that is.
I'm gonna give it a shot.
Well, you can... What I don't get is that why don't you guys just like start off from where it ended and just, you know, start animating from there? Why redo it all of a sudden? Has it been that long?
I feel like like D.Gray Man was the thing along. It was over maybe 10 years ago by this point, dude. D.Gray Man was a classic.
Damn, but take a page out of Berserk. They're continuing where they left off.
Yeah.
And it's
Well,
even
they didn't
older.
continue where they left off. They're just starting at the most famous arc of the manga.
Or time skip? I can content skip rather.
I don't really know many people that have fondness for the anime anyway. People who like Berserk like the manga.
Yeah.
That being said, I'm gonna give D.Gray Man a red.
Oh.
I'm gonna yellow. It might look nice. That poster looks nice.
Never really liked
And
character
since
designs
it's
in D.Gray Man.
famous, the material is famous. It's probably gonna be budgeted. I don't know, nicely, I guess.
But we don't know how Mil
Oh.
Penis does things.
It's kind of famous, but I don't think anyone really has this up in like, you know, fucking amazing territory.
Eh,
We'll see.
you never know.
Berserk's an important
It's
franchise.
like... no, D.Gray Man, I mean, not
Oh,
Berserk.
sorry.
I mean, D.Gray Man is just like your run-of-the-mill shonen show.
It has a lot of... I feel like a lot of people respect that show.
All right, well, next one. Danganronpa 3, the end of the Kibogamine Gakuen Mirai
You might as well read the other one as well.
Okay. By Lurch. And the other one is Danganronpa 3, the end of Kigogami Gakuen Zetsubo Hen.
So
Mirai
we have
Hen, so
Future Arc and we
Future
have Despair Arc.
and Despair, yeah.
I'm so confused.
Mirai means future, Zetsubo means despair.
No. I mean,
What?
I haven't played... I own the second Danganronpa game because I liked the first anime, but what happened to 2?
Oh, this is just for fans. This is gonna be straight to anime. There's no game or anything about number 3. It's
Okay,
just
so it's
for
an
the fans.
original story?
It says original,
canon.
so yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure, I'll green it then.
I'm gonna green both.
Yeah, I was worried that I was going to have to, like, play a game that I missed or something.
No, I did play Danganronpa 2 because I watched the anime as well for number 1. I mean, like they're kind of nice, but I don't think they're that special.
I think the setting is interesting,
Yeah.
and the characters are interesting as well. Very distinct character designs.
I agree with that guy.
Green and green.
Okay, my turn. Days by Mappa. The manga centers on 2 boys who were never to meet. Tsukushi Sugimoto, who has no special skills but secretly hides a passionate heart, and Jin Kazama, like from Tekken? An isolated soccer genius. On a stormy night, the 2 meet. That meeting creates a whirlwind in the world of high school soccer.
That sounds so gay.
Dude, they meet on a stormy night. There is nothing more manly.
You could go both ways. In a stormy night, both clothes are drenched. You know, you can see through it and shit, and then they embrace.
The art style's not very manly.
How much shows do you watch? Like, how many shirts do you own
No,
that are
it's-
see-through in the rain?
No. It's more movies than anime.
Hey man, answer the question.
How many shows?
How many shirts?
How many shirts do you have that are
own
see-through in the rain?
I don't have
I
any.
don't know. Do you? I'm not standing around in the rain checking that out.
You should. Sounds like an important thing.
Anyway, I might give this a try.
I'm gonna give it a try.
There's a long-haired dude, and I appreciate that.
I like soccer.
Red.
So I'll give it a yellow.
Green.
Sounds gay as fuck though, but whatever.
As much as like sports, I don't like gay shit.
After Kuroko, I'll give any sports anime a shot.
You just want to see people playing some kind of sport in space.
I
already have
would
that.
love more of that, yes.
Next!
Fate, Collide Liner, Prisma, Ilia,
Yeah,
Dre.
whatever. You know.
Sequel, anyway. Fukigen, Mononoken. That's a rather strange word. Anyway, Ashia has spent the first 7 days of high school stuck in February because of the yokai attaching itself to him. He ends up asking the owner of a small tea room called the Mononokean for help. This tale is involving the very morose owner of Mononokean. Oh my god, it keeps on repeating itself. Guiding the yokai that happen to wander into this world to go to the next world.
The art looks
cool.
That poster looks very pretty.
I like it, yeah.
I like it too, I'll give it a red.
I'll give it a yellow. I like the art a lot.
I'll go yellow as well. Just because of the art, I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. That blurb said nothing for me. Anyway, Handa-kun by Diomedea. Anime adaptation of the manga that takes place 6 years prior to the events of Barakamon, detailing the life of Seishu Handa as a high school student, and a very interesting life it is. In Handa-kun, Seishu Handa is admired by his peers as a calligraphy genius and given the utmost respect, but Handa-kun himself is under the mistaken impression that the deference and attention he receives from the other students is actually bullying. Hunter just wants to live a quiet life, but hilarity ensues and one character after another challenges his position as the school idol, and somehow comes away as a fan all while Handa is horrified and clueless. Okay.
I'll give it a yellow, I guess.
I don't know. It
Must
might
be that time of the month because it's red.
It might be funny. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, with all the what do you call it? Not misinterpretations, whatever misunderstandings. That's
There you go.
with all the misunderstandings. So I'll give it a yellow just in case.
I find I don't like Diomedea anime anyway, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Next.
Oh, it's
Once again, a gay show for John.
okay. Hatsukoi Monster by Studio Dean. When 15-year-old Kaho, fucking goddamn it, Nikaido leaves her sheltered home to start a life anew in a Tokyo high school dormitory, the last thing she expects is to nearly get hit by a truck. Saved in the nick of time by a handsome stranger, Kaho falls heads over heels for him and after finally tracking him down, boldly confesses her feelings. Turns out Kaho mystery savior Kanade is the son of Kaho's new landlord. The handsome object of Kaho's affection agrees to go out with her, but her newfound bliss is short-lived. It turns out that her new boyfriend is a 5th grader.
What a twist.
What? That's pretty funny. So it's a 5th grader that looks way older.
Yeah.
That might be funny, actually.
It might be okay.
I'm gonna give it a yellow just for that.
I might give it a yellow too.
It's so stupid.
It is.
It's so red.
Damn.
All right, next.
Hitori no Shita, the Outcast. Let's see. The protagonist, Cho Soren, leads a very common college student's life, of course, one of these guys, until he finds himself caught up in a terrible incident that happened in a small village. As he is walking around through a graveyard, Cho Soren is assaulted by zombies.
What?
Okay.
Whoa.
Cool. Thinking that it was over for him, a mysterious girl carrying a...
Oh my
let's just skip
God.
this. Red. One of those.
I kind of like.
This is why I didn't read.
I kind of like the characters in that picture.
When I read, I'm always disappointed.
So, is that girl?
The one to the right.
Yeah, the girl. I'm gonna yellow.
I'm gonna yellow it
'cause
too.
That girl is my type.
I just kind of like the look of that poster. I'll give it an episode. We'll see where it goes.
All right. この美術部には問題がある by Phil.
Must try.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I did my best. The manga focuses on an art club in a certain middle school and its members, Subaru Uchimaki, who is a genius at drawing faces but only wants to draw the perfect 2D wife. Ooh. Colette, a rich troublemaker who never stops making mischief, and the club president who sleeps through sessions and collects sleeping aids. What? Collect sleeping? Okay. Mizuki Uzami is the only person in the club who wants to do art club-like activities and constantly struggles to do so. So this is like a layman's Hidamari sketch? Or something?
No, it's more like K-On! K-On's with music, right? Bakuon's for bikes, right? This is the same shit, but for art.
When you put it that way, I might be down with this.
Give it a yellow.
I'm going to yellow it. I was going to give it a red because that art does nothing for me.
Somehow I feel like I'm not going to watch any of these shows that are yellowed.
I'll give them all a shot.
I'm so bad at giving shows a shot because I either watch them or not. I never give them a shot.
Well, we say green is like definite watch, yellow is maybe, and red is definitely not watch. But in the end, we just kind of, watch them anyway. It's more like, it's how likely we are going to stick to the show.
And it's also just based off this,
at a glance. Yeah, so yellow is like...
who knows?
Maybe.
Like, we could watch the PV of one of these things and go like, wow, that looks fucking spectacular, and then go from like a red to a yellow, or a yellow to a green.
That is true.
They're just cute girls doing cute things. Again, nothing new or anything. But if they do it, well, if the jokes are funny, we'll stick with it.
Yep.
Okay, the next one is Love Live Sunshine by Sunrise. So more Love Live, but I guess I'll
more school idols. Yes.
Okay, so I can just skip this one technically because it's just more Love Live.
Yeah, kind. I mean, we don't watch Love Live anyway. None of us does.
I mean,
red.
Okay, yeah. I'll yellow it. I'll yellow it. I haven't given Love Live a shot either, so.
Well, we don't need to read. I mean, we know what Love Live is.
I played that iPhone rhythm game and I thought it was okay.
Good on you, mate.
Oh wait, it's my turn.
Yep.
Let's see. Maso Gakuen Echi X Echi. Is this high school DxD? Or rather...
I don't...
Wait, it's high school HXH.
I don't think so.
It's the same shit, right?
I mean...
No?
The HH is there, but the characters are all different. Maybe. I don't know. Same thing.
Alright, let's see. Hira Kizuna possesses the HHG, Heart Hybrid Gear ability, but he's not strong enough to make him particularly important. His older sister calls him to transfer to a strategic defense school, where many of his students, a lot of which are large-breasted girls, use their HHG abilities to fight invaders from another world, while wearing extremely skimpy pilot outfits. Kizuna's fighting ability doesn't measure up, but his sister has another plan, getting the girls to have erotic experiences with Kizuna that will allow them to replenish their energy. This has already been... This isn't original. Like, what's that? Escalade already did this shit.
Not Escalator, like, there's at least one show for the past, 4 or 5 seasons have been doing this.
That's
same
true,
type of
but...
battle suit and everything. Oh my god, red's so hard.
Red.
The sexual healing on
come
top
to
of that
think
just
of
kind of
it.
annoyed me on top of that.
What was that other show that had this kind of it was about like demons and shit, and then what was this?
The tits are the saviors.
Can't remember, but yeah,
There was one last
I can
season.
see it's a recurring theme.
It's a very...
100?
100 was one like that.
Speaking of 100, Mob Psycho 100 by Bones.
Oh,
The story revolves around Mob, a boy who will explode if his emotional capacity reaches 100%. This boy with psychic powers earned his nickname Mob because he does not stand out among other people. He keeps his psychic powers bottled up so he can live normally, but if his emotional levels reaches 100, something will overwhelm his entire body.
I have heard so many good things about this manga.
I want to green it.
I'm going to green it as well. I've heard so many good things.
I'm gonna give it a yellow. I don't like his face.
I like his face. He looks stupid.
Me too.
Reminds me of Saitama with hair.
Is this the one by the One Punch Man guy? Because the One Punch Man guy did something else.
I don't know.
No, One Punch Man was done by Mad... Oh, what's her name again?
One.
One? Was it made by One? No, I'm talking about the anime studio.
Oh.
It says Bones right there.
Madhouse.
Madhouse, that's it.
You're referring to the original material though, yes?
Yeah, the original material was done by
Yeah.
someone else that was very renowned.
Yeah, that's one.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking of.
And
Yeah, it's by
Murata.
one. Yeah. Mob Psycho 100 is by one.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No wonder. There you go. It's the same art style.
So there you go. I'm green it. I want to see this.
Though One Punch Man is based on the redone comics by Murata.
Mhm.
So not based on the original webcomic.
Yeah, no, you don't get the crazy bad art style or rough art style, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, the sketches. Sketches.
Uh,
Well, anyway, yeah, I'm greening it. It looks interesting.
okay, so next is Momokuri by Satellite. Yuki Kurihara has finally been granted her wish of dating her crush Shinya Momosuke, aka Momo. At first glance, she just looks like a normal but very cute girl. However, she is in fact a maniac over Momo, taking note of his activities and never missing the chance to see him in a cute moment. Momo, on the other hand, is inexperienced in love and just wants Yuki to be happy.
Oh.
Red.
So cute, but so red.
Dan, we are so alike right now. Let's hold hands.
So gay, but so red.
I wouldn't say gay. That's straight up love. Straight up red too.
It's cute, but no thanks.
Yeah.
7つの滞在。聖戦の印。
Everybody love love?
聖戦の印。Four-part original story by mangaka Nakaba Suzuki.
I've been meaning.
Yeah, we know this
I've been
already.
meaning to catch up on this. I'll yellow it.
Oh, these are Seven Sins, isn't it? Mm-hmm. I didn't watch the first one, so I'm gonna give it a red.
Yellow my end.
Red as well.
Okay.
I might give them a try at some point, but not with this one, first of all. So, yeah. A story for another time.
Okay, Nejimaki Seirei Senki. Tenkyo no Elder Ramen.
Ramen.
Ooh, Madhouse.
Elder Ramen. The Katvarna Empire is at war with the neighboring Republic of Kyoka. In the Katvarna Empire.
Kadvern.
In the Katvarna Empire, the lazy woman-admiring Ikuta hates war, but due to certain circumstances, he grudgingly takes the high-grade military officer exam. No one would have expected this. 17-year-old young man would eventually become a soldier called a great commander by others.
What a twist.
Let's see, where I'm up to. No one would have expected, blah blah blah, would have eventually become a soldier, called Great Commander by his others. Ikuta survives this world engulfed in war with his superior intellect.
Oh, yellow it.
So smart,
So red.
so yellow.
Yellow, yeah, me too. If there's, I like advanced strategy.
Strategy.
Yeah, yellow just seems interesting. Just reminds me of like, Death Note or Code Geass with a strategic mind like that kind of thing.
Code gay ass.
There it is. Whatever, man. New game by Doga Kobo. Meet Aoba Suzukaze, a fresh high school graduate easily mistaken for a middle school student who joins the game company that produced her favorite game as a 3D artist. And her cute antiques as she gets her way through work and deals with her rather wacky co-workers. Did I say antiques,
You
right?
said antiques.
Antiques, yeah.
there you go.
And when I asked, I said it wrong, didn't
Yeah,
I?
you said antiques.
Yep.
Yeah, did I say antiques, right? And I said antiques first.
There's still no antique anime. Someday.
There should be an antiques roadshow anime. I watched the shit out of
I
that.
wouldn't.
Porn Stars, the anime.
No. There's already trashy
Porn
anime.
stars?
There's already trashy anime as it
Nah.
is, man.
Cash Converters.
You
the
know
anime.
that? You know that show that's airing on TV right now about two old dudes fighting over antiques and stuff. It's one British dude and an Aussie dude. They're both like very like knowledgeable collectors.
Extreme.
No.
And they
Antiques
compete.
Roadhouse?
I don't know, but they're competing against each other. Like it's kind of like Britain against Australia.
Yeah.
I would watch the shit out of something like that in anime form.
I have no idea, but I'm going to yellow new game. That sounds kind of fun.
I mean, it looks cute. The art style, anyway.
Red.
So she's a high school graduate. So
And
she's
it's-
like what, 17, 18,
Ah.
and she looks like that.
No, either way, whatever. I like the setting.
This is like working, except for with games.
Hey, man.
Oh, in that case, I'm gonna green
There
it.
you go.
I love working.
Working's pretty good.
Oh, fuck yeah, you're right. Nah, yeah, okay, yeah, green. Absolutely. Yep.
Good job, Dan.
Thank you, Dan. You showed me the light.
Next one is Orange by
Orangey
by TMS Entertainment. Everyone has regrets in life, so who wouldn't take the chance to change the past if given the opportunity? When 16-year-old Takamiya Nahao receives a mysterious letter claiming to be her 27-year-old self, her life is suddenly thrown into flux. The letter tells her that a new transfer student by the name of Norese Kakeru will be joining her class and to keep an eye on him. But why? Nahao must decide what to make of the letter and its cryptic warning, and what it means not only for her future, but for Kakeru's as well.
Wow, what a fucking asshole. You're warning yourself and you still leave out the details?
Yo, this guy's a dick. Don't ask.
Well,
Dick to himself?
So her future self is dumb as fuck.
Green.
Red.
Um,
I like this.
Red.
I like that. I like that premise.
nah, this just seems dumb.
It was
It might be interesting, but it's. I feel like it's dumb.
okay.
We'll see.
Alright, Puzzle and Dragons X. X, bitch. Triple X rated.
Off the rails.
An anime adaptation of the Nintendo 3DS game Puzzle and Dragons X.
Red.
Red.
Amazingly red.
I like that game, but red.
See, Qualidia Code. Is it Qualidia or Qual-idea?
Android.
Think about that one.
Either or.
The anime takes place in a world where humans are continuing to fight a war against an enemy called Unknown.
great.
Dun dun dun. Unknown invaded several decades ago, and children entered a cold sleep to escape the invasion. So by cold sleep, they mean they're like frozen.
They didn't have a blanket.
Pretty much.
Okay, so I was wondering if they aged while they slept.
Probably not. They were frozen. It's like what happened to Arnold Schwarzenegger in what's that movie where he was a cop?
Batman Forever.
Sure, right, sure. Mr. Freeze. Yep.
But he didn't sleep in Batman Forever.
I didn't mean that show, you idiot. I meant that one where he goes into cryogenic sleep because he's arrested for being a bad cop or some shit, and then they wake him
Total
up.
Recall.
Might be Total Recall.
I don't know. I haven't seen Total Recall, so.
Something Runner. Running Man.
Running, whatever. That show. What? Keep going.
When the children awoke and found themselves with supernatural powers, sleeping really cold will do that to you.
Mm-hmm.
The children set up defense cities in Tokyo, Kanagawa, and Chiba in order to protect the country from Unknown. You appear through the Tokyo Bay Gate. So this is like Pacific Rim.
Don't say
anime.
that because I
With kids.
like Pacific Rim.
Not interested.
Reading this.
But I know what I'm gonna do tonight. I'm just gonna sleep on the fridge.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just go inside the fridge.
Are you reading that? Is that what that means? You're gonna sleep on the fridge instead of
I
watching the show?
am going to give it a yellow.
Okay. Let us know how the superpowers go.
See, is it worth like ruining all your frozen food just to try and give yourself superpowers?
I did that the other day, and I didn't do that to get superpowers.
Whatever. Regalia, the Three Sacred Stars by Infinite. 12 years ago, in the country of Rimgard, a big incident left what?
I think I just like the name Rimgard.
Oh, right. Rimgard. Right.
Clench your anus, man.
In the country of Rimgard, a big incident left unsolved. A big incident left an unsolved mystery that has begun to fade from people's memories. Time passes and sisters Yui and Rena are living peacefully in the Inastria Empire. However, one day a large mecha attacks Inastria. This day marks the turning point when the two girls get caught in the vortex of fate.
Oh my. How vague.
I like giant robots.
Such a red vortex.
Oh man, that's a rusty rim.
I'll yellow it.
Yeah, I'm gonna yellow it too.
Let me know.
I want
if
to
it's
see
good
people
then.
clench their anuses and giant robots.
The way you power the I was gonna say the way you power the anus. Oh my god.
Go on.
The way
How do you clench your
power the
anus, the more
robot.
power you give robots.
No. The way you power the robot is by clenching your anus. There you go. Done and done.
The next one is Relife by TMS Entertainment. The story follows Kaizaki Arara, a 27-year-old jobless man who fails at every job interview he's ever had after quitting his last company. His life changes after he met Yoake Ryo, who is a Real Life Research Institute, who offered him a drug that can change his appearance to be 17 years old and become a subject in an experiment for 1 year. Thus, he begins life as a high school student once more.
Green.
I'll yellow it.
I'll give it a red. This is scarily illegal.
What?
Because he is changing his appearance to be a high schooler, and then it'll be like some old dude in a young dude's body,
He's
and he's going to interact with young girls. That is already too old to interact with girls of that age.
That's what exactly like
Yes.
Erased. That's the vibe this is giving me.
Yeah, but he's willingly going to go back into the past to do some shit in high school. It's like,
So
I don't know, it just seems really sus to me.
it's only a 10-year difference. It's not that much.
Yeah, but you're saying you're okay with a 27-year-old going out with your underage daughter?
Depends on the person.
Wow, you go for that.
Love has no age, mate. As long as they have good morals.
Yeah, it's against the law.
It's 17. They're gonna be 18 in a year. Who
Hey,
cares?
still against the law, man.
Yeah, to have sex, not to have a relationship.
I don't know about that.
Good God.
It's a show. This is fantasy, you dumb bum.
I know it's fantasy. It's still not right.
I like the premise
It's
regardless.
It's interesting. I think it's interesting.
I'll give it
Speaking
red.
of erased,
Rewrite.
the name of...
Real life rewrite.
Yeah, man. Then
Real life rewrite, man.
you should be an artist or
Re-re.
something. Arter? Writer. How the fuck did I get there?
Re cue Asian Kung Fu Generation.
I like that song.
Well, who reads next?
You do.
John does.
No, I read Real Life.
Oh yeah, your turn.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
Rewrite. Rewrite is set in a fictional city,
No way.
Kazamatsuru.
I look at your brain short wise and you go, eh.
This cannot be.
You are true Japanese.
In the
We're
fiction.
tree planting in
Eto.
afforestation? What's afforestation? Is that like restoring the forest or some shit?
Yeah,
Has
well,
caused the city to become overgrown.
it's the opposite of deforestation. So yes, it is planting trees.
Okay, so they plant trees and then it fucks up the city, kind of. However, while most of the city appears to be rural, there are many traditional city elements as well. While set in a modern setting, the city also gives off a strange sense of nostalgia.
Fucking weird. What the fuck is this? No.
Tennoji Kotaro lives here. He's a high school student. He has the ability to rewrite his own body. He can become stronger and faster at any time he chooses. He investigates supernatural mysteries with 5 girls from his high school.
Nah, red.
Oh, thank God. I thought he was going to rewrite his body into being a girl, man.
We're gonna get some Ranma 1/2 kind of shit.
He's not that smart.
Red.
Alright.
Right, next. Saiki Kuzuo no Nan. What's that, like, chicken leg
A
symbol?
pitchfork.
It's a Greek letter.
Huh?
It's a Greek letter.
How do you rate it?
I don't know. I don't read Greek.
Pitchfork.
Oh, okay. Pitchfork it is. Saiki Kuzuo no Pitchfork Nan. There you go.
There you go.
By JC Staff. The manga centers on a high school boy named Kuzuo Saiki. He possesses supernatural powers that cause unfortunate events in his everyday life.
how vague.
For Koda. That art looks really nice, though.
yeah.
It's drawing me
Yes,
in.
I like it. Yellow.
So I'm gonna yellow just because of that poster.
It's a letter for Sai.
Sai.
Sigh. Okay. Oh, makes sense. Okay. Yeah, yellow just because of the cool art.
Okay.
Very colorful. Like that.
Red.
Okay, the next one is Scared Rider Zex.
I'm pretty sure it's sex, man.
Sex. Oh man, by Satellite. Oh
No, it's sex.
god, I love X's and hate X's
Maybe
at the same time.
Maybe it's execs.
X.
Scared Rider.
Oh.
Like executive.
By Satellite. In the Otome game, a world of godless people was being menaced by Nightfly O'Note, a mysterious alien invader from a Crimson world via a Crimson barrier. Scared. Scud?
Scud is double R.
You're scared.
I don't like this.
That's why it's Scared
I
Rider.
don't like this. To counter the Nightfly Note's threat, the humans established the Lag Defense Agency at the Ryukyu Islands. The anti-Nightfly Note, goddamn, that's annoying. Fighting unit Scared Rider valiantly stood against the threat, but was completely wiped out 5 times. And so the 6th and latest unit, Scared Rider Zex, was assembled from 5 young men. However, at nearly the same time the SRX was formed, the Nightfly Note invasion stopped suddenly. Oh my god. Without the enemy they were supposed to fight, the SRX members spend their restless days dealing with ordinary life. The SRX members established the musical what the fuck? The musical band Odd Eyes to deal with their own low spirits and restlessness.
Odd Eyes, Pendulum Dragon.
Meanwhile, a young woman is assigned to Lag as their instructor and commander. A new life begins for the young woman and the SRX. The tagline of the game is, "The order it is for love or for death."
What the fuck happened?
What the fuck happened? I kind of want to read it just for the fucking Nightfly Note fucking part. Alright, they got me. Yellow.
I'm sure all of that is gonna happen in the first episode.
Yeah.
So at least the first episode is gonna be funny?
Maybe?
I hope.
What a load of shit.
I'm gonna yellow it. Fuck it, man.
I'm very curious.
Red.
I hate all of the naming scheme in that goddamn thing.
Yeah, that's awful. That is.
But I will
awful.
yellow it. What about you, Diego?
Yeah, yellow as well.
It's like how how every single foreigner or some shit in anime has like 3 long words in their name.
That was the worst thing to read.
Okay, let's see. Servamp. Like servant vampire, I'm guessing.
Probably.
When a stray black cat named Kuro crosses Mahiru Shiroda's path, the high school freshman's life will never be the same again. Well, like Destiny's Child, man.
What the fuck?
Kuro is, in fact, no ordinary feline, but a servamp. A servant vampire.
Fucking hell.
The plot thickens. While Mahiru's personal philosophy is of non-intervention, he soon becomes embroiled in an ancient, altogether surreal conflict between vampires and
Yellow.
humans.
Red.
So this is kind of like, what's that movie called?
Daybreakers?
No, the other one with the werewolves, the lycans,
Twilight?
and the vampires.
Underworld?
Yeah, that's it. It's like anime Twilight.
Maybe?
Not interested. Red.
I'll go yellow.
Red.
Okay, my turn. Shokugeki no Soma ni no Sara by JC Staff. So it's the 2nd season. If you watched it, you already know you want to watch it. If you didn't watch it, you're not gonna
I'll
watch
yellow
it.
it.
Red. So this one's interesting. Taboo Tattoo by JC Staff. The manga, which this will be based off, follows Justice Akazuka, nicknamed Seiji, a young man who is good at whatever. Seigi, you're right. A young man who is good at martial arts. Seigi rescues a homeless old man on the street one day from some thugs, and the man gives Seigi an object that imprints a tattoo on his palm. However, it is not an ordinary tattoo, but a special weapon that gives Seigi supernatural powers such as warping space-time. Seigi then meets a female American agent named E.G., whose duty is to recover the tattoos. Seigi decides to help her and gets wrapped up in a cross-national conspiracy.
I'll yellow it.
Tramp stamp. Red.
Fun fact, tattoos on the palms are taboo in some areas.
Is that
Yeah,
real?
totally. Some people, some states and nations forbid tattoos on your palms.
Why is that?
I don't know the exact reason, but I always hear that it has something to do with the law against getting tattoos on your fingerprints, that it can alter fingerprint stuff.
Oh, right, yeah.
But that is a thing in some places.
I'm very not interested, but I don't know. Might be cool. I'll yellow it just in case.
The MC doesn't look cool.
Okay, the next one is Tales of Zestiria, the X by Ufotable.
XXX, bitch, triple X
I
rated.
I don't know if I should read this, considering the story of this game is already well known. It's an adaptation of the Tales of Zestiria games. You can read up on that, I guess.
Oh, so it's an adaptation, not like a prequel or a sequel or side story.
I remember reading this; it was an adaptation. And
straight up adaptation.
And from reading this, it looks like reading this, it seems like the adaptation. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to.
I beat Tales of Zestiria and I really enjoyed it, so I will yellow it because much like Ace Attorney, I just ended up not watching it because I already knew most of the plot details anyway.
I know nothing because I haven't played it, so I'll watch it instead.
What about you, Dan? Oh, you read it.
Read.
Time travel shoujo mariwaka to 8 nin no kagakusha tachi. I'm going time travel shoujo for short now.
It's to. Remember, it's to, not to.
Yeah, to.
Shoujo? What?
To 8 nin.
Ah.
Mariwaka
Time travel
to
shoujo
sorry.
mari.
Right.
Wakado 8 nin no kagashucha.
All right. Sorry, Dan Sensei.
Yeah, that's right.
Mari Hayase is on a mission to go back in time and meet 8 of the most prominent scientists and inventors in history. With the help of her 2 friends, Waka Mizuki and Jin Mizuki, she'll find herself up close and personal with famous figures like Benjamin Franklin, Alexander Graham Bell, Thomas Edison, and so many more. What is her purpose and mission? Hopefully not getting stuck in the past.
Oh, hell yeah, green, yeah.
I'll yell it.
Yellow.
If Einstein's there and Tesla, hell yeah, please.
Yeah, sure.
I never knew you were such a big fan of Einstein and Tesla.
Oh, I just like seeing
only
like,
if they
real
depict
world
Tesla
figures
as racist.
depicted. I like seeing real world figures depicted in anime.
Did you like the?
Especially if it's
Tesla's
scientists.
racist?
There was a lot of. Was it Tesla or was it Edison the one that was the bad stuff was going around about?
Bad
Edison.
stuff. Edison.
Okay.
Edison was a thief. Tesla was the original inventor of everything Edison
There
patented.
you go. Okay,
Patented. There you go.
Yeah.
Sorry, not patented. Patented.
that's what I was thinking of.
But it's come to light now.
Yeah, so many people liked Edison back in the early 2000s.
Yeah, because they thought he was the great genius, but then
He's just an asshat.
it-
Fuck you, Edison.
he made Tesla's life miserable because of that. He could never make money off of his own creations.
Just a patent troll.
Pretty much. Anyway, yeah, I'm green that one. That sounds
I'll
interesting.
yellow it. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, yellow.
And last one, but not least, Dan.
Tsukyuta, the animation. Six Gravity and Procellarum are 2 rival male idol groups who happen to live in the same dorm. Six Gravity is made up of young men who represent the months of December to May, while Procellorum's members represent June to November. What? Why? Follow the daily lives of these 12 young men as they deal with the stresses of idlehood, school, and living together. With music by famous Vocaloid producers. Okay.
Oh!
This is like the John show.
This is went from a red to a yellow.
Oh my god.
I'm not joking.
Why don't you read it? You like this gay shit, man. You
Hey
like this
man,
gay
I
shit.
do not like 80% of Kaito music, but there are some gems. I will watch it just to see if there is any good Vocaloid music in here.
I mean, didn't you give B Project a red? I mean, green?
Yeah, but it didn't have... Wait, did I give it a green?
This is like fucking B Project with different characters.
Did I give B Project a green? I thought I gave it a yellow. No, I gave it a yellow.
Okay.
And
But from yellow to like red for this one, that's really
I can only handle one per
like a
season.
drastic change, man. Too much gay, right?
To be fair, I like these guys' costumes better than the ones in B Project. But, I don't know, man. Like, Fukase is a new Vocaloid that I've come to really enjoy. So, maybe he's in here somewhere.
all right, well,
Alright, and
that
there
is
are-
that anyway.
Spring leftovers.
We don't really need to go over that, do we?
JoJo's
Kinda.
Ace Attorney. That's about it.
I mean, the notable ones are JoJo and Kuro Mukuro.
The two notable
And
the two
ReZero.
notable ones for me are ReZero and Kuromakuro. ReZero was going to be my best show of this season, or the season ending. But since it didn't end, I didn't get any closure, so it became my runner-up. So, Kuromakuro is just one that's interesting.
And any TV shorts that you might pick up? No? There's not that many this time, actually.
No.
No, these TV shorts look
I
kind
will
of shit.
watch
Maybe
that, I'll watch
Banania.
that last, that Digimon Adventure Try thing. which is in movies.
So, I hope you enjoyed the show. Expect some Weeabros shows on specific shows from last season.
Maybe?
Pretty soon. Those are more in-depth discussions on such shows. We won't say any shows' names right now because we're not sure whether we'll do them or not. That is still a tentative thing. Okay, well, anyway, did we say goodbye? Oh, yeah.
Yes, we did say goodbye.
Did I?
No, we didn't. All right, say
No,
you
we
good.
do.
Well, that's it for the Weeabros show. Say goodbyes, people.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye, B.